What's up, guys? My name's Matt. This is Nebi. Today I'll be talking about celebrities, and I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get right into it. So, one thing I've realized about celebrities is majority of this population tends to pedestal them. You know, a lot of the times we look at these people as if it's unobtainable. But in all reality, if one of us can do it, the mass population can also. I'm going to share a little bit of my story of growing up. I had a family, or have a family. Growing up, they weren't always supportive when it came to, singing, dancing, acting, anything creative, photography, anything to do with art, because to them, they were raised in a generation and a population where they were told that they couldn't do that they had to be born into wealth in order to achieve that, and or that they had to have these immense innate abilities that we have to be born with in order to become on that celebrity, to get on that celebrity status or level. But that isn't at all true. That's something that I had to learn on my own through my own experience and journey. Where I come to realize we're all human beings. From celebrities, from actors and actresses to, being on the big screen, performing on stages, it's not for everybody. Some people like being behind scenes and, directing and stuff. The point that I'm trying to make is that if they could do it, so could we. But why is that? Have you ever wondered why they were able to get to that financial freedom? Why they were able to break out of this pattern of 9 to 5 cycle of working? Why is that? Why were they able to make it, but yet majority of us remain stagnant? I have an answer for you. And it's as simple as it is complicated. That's their mindset. They're not different than us. They don't have unique powers and abilities that we can't access. We all bleed the same. We all have the same needs. We all have to eat, sleep. We all need shelter to survive. Even Nebi here, she needs specific needs. But all lizards of her kind need the same needs, just as humans do. We all have the same needs. Now, what's the answer to this question? How do you obtain that mindset? How does one know which way to think or which route to, explore? Simple. Alter your beliefs that you can achieve it. If I thought like everyone else and followed the same footsteps and path they did, I would get the same results. All those successful people that made it, that have a different, unique mindset, they didn't do it by following the crowd. They got all fired up inside. And they went against the grain. Most likely, even when people told them that they couldn't, they kept that sheer belief in themselves that they can do it, that they could provide their own self-support, self-love, self-belief, and be their own backbone and spine when they need to. Even when people doubt them. That's the difference. That's the key. Not everyone was raised with a family that's supportive. Not everyone has friends that will, be real with you and tell you like, hey, this is constructive criticism. If you do this, it'll be better. Instead of saying like, I don't think it's for you, or like, they may say it is, but then just their actions will show different. They may show support, but their actions will speak other. And majority of the time, that's how it is in this population and generation. And that's why I'm here to provide that assistance and to telling you that we already are celebrities. What is a celebrity? What is an artist? They're people who express themselves. They spend time getting to know themselves. And that's just not just the good parts, it's the gray areas too. You know, a lot of our past do have traumas. But it's about embracing that, healing from it, using that as fuel for expression, and sharing that gift with the world. But if we try to be somebody else, it's not going to fall into sync with the universe. We'll fall right out. In fact, it's the opposite. So, how tricky is the mind and the ego to play games on us, to tell us that, okay, advertise what we already have. How are we going to be, how is somebody going to sell us what we already have? That's the tricky part. They can't. The power remains inside of us. I'm here to tell you that we all are celebrities. Okay, we do have the gifts and power inside of us. It's just we have to change the belief that we can. Okay, if you want to do something, go for it. If you want to live your passion and dreams, do it. Embrace it. It's about self-love, unconditional self-love towards yourself. It's about respect, self-respect, self-respecting your passions, your dreams, no matter what people say about them. I'm here to tell you, screw what those people say. If you love something, that's your fuel to success right there. If it brings you joy and happiness and it feels effortless to do, that's what you need to take as far as you can possibly go. These dreams, these passions, they're as real as it is all this physical. Our minds are the most valuable things we have. And that's our most powerful tool. I just wanted to wrap this up by saying I believe in every single one of you out there. You can do this. I'm proof. I've been through a lot of traumas. I've recovered from it. I've healed from it. And I was able to transmute that and transfer it into something beneficial for my well-being, instead of letting people around me tell me that, oh, like if I wanted to be a singer and I would bring it up to my family, they'd be like, you know, that's kind of unrealistic. Why don't you try like doctor, lawyer? Like they wouldn't believe it. It'd be so out of their reality that they couldn't even comprehend that happening for somebody they know. But if celebrities and all those successful people, that if they listened to that, then they would have never made it. It's about beliefs. If we have the belief that we aren't worthy enough to make it, then that's the very thing that's stopping us. That's our own conscious mind being our own security guards and stopping that ebb of the flow that's all internally inside of us and wants to exploit itself to the world. Let your soul do the expression. Just stand out the way. Lower the bridges. Because we can be celebrities too. We are celebrities too. And all we have to do is change that little belief inside. And remove those doubts that people or family or friends that might have bestowed upon us. That we aren't worthy enough, that we can't make it. Or it seems too unrealistic, that we have to be born into wealth or born with these gifts. That's not true. We're born just the way we are for a reason. And I strongly believe in that. And I know that everyone is going to find their truth within time. Even if I have to be that fuel kickstart to help you guys start off every morning. This is something I'm going to be doing. This is something I want to invest my time into. Because if I have gifts, if I have experience, if I have knowledge, I don't believe everything I hear or read. I go put it to the test, and I find out for myself. And that's the beauty and truth. Nebby wants to say bye. You want to wrap it up, Nebs? She's a juvenile. She's still young. Little Nebby. This is my bearded dragon, by the way. She's really cool. She just chills. She's friendly. They don't bite. Not hard. I'm just kidding. They don't. Well, thank you all for watching this video. I'm just going to ask for a little like or subscribe just to give me some support. Just to help me get out there, because we're all trying to do something. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm going to be doing this daily. If you want, I can work one-on-one with people who have questions, and I may or may not have an answer. If I don't know the answer, I'll find somebody who does, and I can bring them into the video as well, or we'll figure it out from there. There's endless possibilities. Stay authentic, stay true to yourself, follow your dreams and passion, and it'll all come into play. That much I can promise. Self-love and self-discovery. You are already a celebrity. Do not let anybody tell you otherwise. We are all gifted and unique. So let's embrace that. We are who we are. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next video. Paz y amor.